my goodness, what has happened? This is not Sky. This is some crazy old man with a cat hat. What? How? How is this even a thing? This is amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today we're in the 3D Sprunki and RP animations. And guess what? That's right. We've actually got some news of what's coming out pretty soon. It's been at least a week and a bit since the last update. And honestly, it was a big one. There was so much that's changed in this area over here. And this is just crazy. Everyone's here already. Now, one thing you will notice, apart from someone that looks like me down here, is that 3UF has kindly pushed out some information to give us some heads up on the next update. And yes, you'll see on the screen right now, we actually get another attempt, or at least another version of the Derple, which is pretty cool because I am one of the few people, or probably actually quite a lot of people, that missed the original one, which was just down here. This Phase 3 Remastered Derple, I believe this was a special badge and you had to do a maze. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't play the game when it was actually happening. So if I go into it, I get oofed because I don't have the badge. But lucky for you and I, there's a new version coming out, which is obviously with these screenshots showing us not only do we get a new version of Derple, but there's something a bit strange with these other ones. Because you can see that Mr. Black is a key emphasis. And there's two images at this point where we're going to start with this one here. You can see that it looks like a silver version of Mr. Black, right? Would you agree with that? And the reason I say that is because there is also a gold version that you can get a bit later on. I don't know if it's going to be a character that you can unlock, or maybe it's something as part of the maze, because if we decide to check out the event that comes out literally tomorrow, you will see here that the event is literally tomorrow at 11 a.m. for me, and if we go on to that, you will see that we have to find all 8 hidden papers in this scary maze to receive the Phase 3 Remastered Derple, which is version 2. The old Phase 3 Derple will stay, so you can still use that if you've got it, which I have not. But what is pretty cool is this update is purely focused on this one. Now, if I head all the way down to the badges, you will see we've got the Maze version 2. It's quite a generic name, and there's no information if we click into it that says anything to do with this Derple. So I'm expecting at the moment this is literally just a template, and we might end up with getting 2 badges, which is the gold version of Mr. Black, as well as this new version 2 of the remastered Derple. Now, what is actually pretty awesome with that being said and done is, although I don't have this version, I do have a version of Mr. Black. We got the Mr. Pixel Black, and obviously the ones that you guys have got as well, like Top Hat Guy and Mustard Top Hat. Now, what's quite funny is if you do become these are, obviously, it's Mr. Black as you expected, right? Of course it is. It's just as we know and love him to be. But if we head over to literally just over here, and let's just go by this. This is a good spot. There's something that you can do. If we quickly go back to the screenshot we have open, you will see with this one, with the gold version of Mr. Black, who is literally just stood there on, again, some kind of, I don't know, pedestal kind of thing, with all the lights on it. And there's a building behind, which I'm wondering if that's where the maze is gonna be. Now, one thing you may or may not have realized on this picture, if you look all the way to the bottom left, you will see there is another Mr. Black. But it's also a silver one hiding there in the shadows like some little gremlin. But also you can see there is a door that enters the building. So this could be one of 2 things. It can either be an entrance to a building which is part of a new area of the map, which obviously we haven't got yet, or it's part of the maze, because 3UF did say they're going to make it quite a lot bigger than what it was before. So I'm actually looking forward to this and wondering how difficult it's going to be to find all 8 pieces of paper, and also how many people we're going to have inside the maze that's going to try and oof us, because that's going to be the key thing, right? They're all going to try and oof us. With that being said, I'm super looking forward to that and a golden version of Mr. Black. But I will just say, if you have VIP, you can paint yourself near enough the golden version, right? I mean, the hat's still obviously black, but funny enough, if you do put in the color of gold, it makes me go silver. What's that about? And there's one thing I did notice, actually, I found quite funny, that if you again have VIP and you've painted yourself, say, like this beautiful looking gold, if you unpaint yourself, Look what happens. My body changes completely, and I've got to sort this. Let me just go back to the original color. What is this? I look like a squid. It's Mr. Black Squid, even if you're singing. What? That's cool, and also kind of crazy. Now, what is actually pretty awesome, which I'm looking forward to, is obviously in the last update or two, there's been a lot of changes around the game. Not only just for adding new morphs, because we've got some more of these kind of, Phase 3 horror versions, but in here, this whole thing's changed, and we've even got the stage where everyone can sing together in harmony, or in a way to cause a headache, depending how you look at it. But I have seen here that they've mentioned that this Game Pass area is getting a revamp. As you can see on the screen right now, it looks like it's focused primarily on this section here, and it gained a window frame around this, which has changed. Obviously, the master computer is still highlighted just here, but I'm curious to see if any new Game Passes come out with it as well, or if we'll get these as they are, but we'll get a whole revamp. Maybe we'll get a second floor, or maybe we'll get a creepy basement, because, yeah, why wouldn't we? We've already got one already. Why not have two? So what I wanted to try really quickly with this version of FunBot is to see how it looks if we unpaint it. I'm curious to know if this is how it just works with all of them. Oh my goodness. What the heck? I've gained a cat at the side of my head. My Disney plushie stuck out the side of it. What is this? Actually, that's quite funny. Wow. Okay, so I've gained my top back, and actually, that's pretty cool. I wonder what else the others will look like, because that's actually genuinely quite crazy. So FunBot gains a goofy bit of a body, but I wonder. We've got all the normal ones here. And if we go with Sky and really quickly just do the old unpaint, does this make us a bit crazy? Oh. Oh my goodness, what has happened? This is not Sky! This is some crazy old man with a cat's hat. What? How? How is this even a thing? This is amazing. I love the fact that some of the parts are still wait. Yeah, look at this. I've got a bespoke version of this crazy looking morph. Look at this. And I've got my little cat buddy sat up there. Look, he's watching everyone and everything. So obviously, Mr. Tree. There's a lot happening with Mr. Tree. Can we also do the unpaint command on that to make it crazy cool? I don't know. Let's try it. So let's unpaint me. Oh. Oh, Squidward! Is that you? What is going on with that face? The two little dots. Look at their beady little eyes. Oh, that's actually quite funny. And look, I can see the cat ears at the top. It's trying to work its way through. Oh, genuinely, this is actually pretty awesome. I didn't even think about you could do this. So, Mr. Fun Computer, guys, how are we feeling? How are we feeling about this one? I don't know. I have a feeling maybe this could... Oh, my goodness. I think we've broken Mr. Fun Computer. So much right now. I know in one of the missions or minigames you had to kind of like make him again, but what is this? This is so broken. Ah, I can have so much fun with this. I'm not going to go through them all right now because obviously I'm going to try and find the best ones and then try and maybe showcase them to you to see what you guys think. But right now, this is the one I'm going to end the video with. And what do you guys think? Does it look good?
Yes!
I can answer that for you. No, it doesn't. But if you're looking forward to the update that's literally coming out tomorrow in, like, no time at all, hit the like button and let's get that new Durple unlocked as soon as possible. And honestly, I'm looking forward to this new maze. It's meant to be bigger, better, and more scary. Maybe it won't be scary, but we'll find out. Bye!